Hi, I'm Dr. Walt Vogel. I'm the owner of Rocky View Family Dental and Implant Center. We believe that your oral health care starts with the foundation of your teeth, which is your periodontal soft tissues. Without a good foundation, your teeth are worthless, no matter if they're the perfect teeth on the planet or not. And it also leads to your overall health, cardiovascular disease, heart conditions. And that can all be improved or helped considerably by just maintaining your oral health and your periodontal status.
This bout is set for 3 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, Josue Menjivar.
Mr. Menjivar, representing Genesis Training Center, here for 3 2-minute rounds of 190-pound boxing. So, light heavyweights making their way into the boxing ring. We have this, our last amateur or elimination boxing match. Then we've got 3 pro boxing fights, and then the finals.
Just enough time to get your wind about you, JR.
That's it.
Boxing fans out here tonight for sure. And this place packed up quick. After those first 2 fights, this place flooded. Jefferson County Fairgrounds Combat Series 5, brought to you by Sparta and Airtight Boxing. The King of Sparta amateur champion will resume as we get to the finals in MMA, but right now some boxing on tap.
And his opponent, fighting on the Larry H. Miller Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat of Denver blue corner, Jerrad Weaver.
Checking out our tail of the tape here. I'll run down Mr. Menjivar. He is 28 years old, 5'9". Of course, he made the 190-pound limit, otherwise he wouldn't be in the ring. He comes to us with a perfect record of 1-0. Interestingly, represents his style as counter-puncher.
Yeah?
And that is Mr. Josue Menjivar.
Josue to the left, Josue to the right.
Give us the rundown on Weaver.
Jerrad Weaver, Andy, you're going to see another one of the former Sparta champions in his corner as you will see the man from up north in J-Train, Justin Gonzalez.
So Weaver's 27 years old, 5'11".
0-1, and he's a guy that he wants to fight MMA, but he needs a little more seasoning with his boxing.
Here's his chance.
Ladies and gentlemen, this light heavyweight boxing bout is brought to you by Arapahoe Kia. Let's meet our fighters first. Fighting out the Dynamic Mortgage Concepts red corner, from Lakewood, Colorado, representing Genesis Training Academy, Josue Lights Out Menjivar.
Lights out.
And his opponent, fighting out the Larry H. Miller Chrysler Dodge Ram Fiat of Denver blue corner, from Fort Collins, Colorado, representing Top Notch, Jerrad Weaver.
Mr. Menjivar has some pink gloves on this evening, representing Genesis Training Center, versus Jerrad Weaver, who lists himself as an independent fighter wearing the blue gloves.
Questions from the red corner? Questions from the blue corner? Touch gloves, gentlemen, let's do it.
Weaver, a very solid man. Josue Menjivar from Genesis Training Center, and we know that Genesis Training Academy brings some fighters, don't we?
That is the truth.
Touch him up, here we go. Weaver working that jab early. Ooh, some power from Josue. Big thud on that right hand. Weaver gets him into the corner, able to fight out of that break. A little feint there by Josue. Both fighters kind of in the feeling out process. Weaver counters with that right. Nothing really scoring right now.
Menjivar seems to have a little bit faster of the footwork in Trying to do some of his movements in and out, changing the distances, whereas Weaver seems to be more of a plant and throw kind of fighter.
Both fighters have the punching power to take somebody out. Got to get closer to each other. Weaver applying the pressure so far, wrapping up, they're going to be broken up.
Menjivar listing himself as a counter puncher, but not really waiting for Weaver to get off yet this evening.
Again, measuring. Josue comes in, and Menjivar, again, as you said, fast footwork in and out, able to kind of dart in and out.
Missed with the uppercut, but the left hand scored nicely for Menjivar there.
Weaver kind of stuck and trying to find his opening, but those feints by Menjivar is kind of throwing him off balance.
A little bit of wrestling action going on there. You talked about Weaver wanted to be an MMA fighter, tried to get in a little bit right there.
And not quite yet. 10 seconds left in this opening round, a feel him out round so far. Seconds out. I expect the action to pick up a little more in that second round, JR. Got the feeling out round out of the way.
I agree with that, and I was going to say exactly that. The feeling.
All right, here we go, second round. Touch him up, underway. Weaver counters and scores with that overhand right, just touched him a bit, right up by the temple.
Weaver's lowered his stance a little bit here for round number 2. I think he's going to try to be a little more aggressive, try to have a little more forward action.
Menjivar's kind of sticking and moving, counter-punching. That was blocked by Weaver.
But a nice counter it was. The timing was there. Weaver just doing a good job with his defense.
Weaver going to that body, trying to duck in and hit that body. Could be dangerous ducking in. Weaver scoring with that jab. Menjivar's trying to find an opening there. Hasn't been able to find it quite yet. Weaver's putting on the distance. There's the counter punch. Weaver scores with the left.
Yeah, Weaver really telegraphed the first, or the beginning of that sequence, rather, and gave Menjivar an opportunity to put his counter punching on display. Ooh, good body shot by Menjivar.
Both fighters are scoring, but the scoring's coming a little slower than we've seen in other matches so far tonight.
Which you would kind of expect in the heavier weight classes, less speed, more power.
Absolutely.
Everybody loves the knockout.
I haven't had one yet tonight. Crowd wanting some more action. Menjivar's got some steam on those punches if he can land one, JR. 10 seconds left in this round. Weaver's been a little bit busier in this round. Best punch of the fight, right hand by Menjivar.
Into a round 3 we are going to go.
That's been kind of the theme tonight, hasn't it?
Yes, indeed, that it has.
Tally those scorecards after the round. We get set for this third and final round. The last amateur fight of the night. We have 3 more pro boxing matches coming.
Checking out the Larry H. Miller replay here. And as we've seen throughout most of this fight, Weaver stalking forward. Menjivar listed himself as a counterpuncher, showing that to be true. having success with it. I find him to be the more accurate of the two this evening.
Yeah, I'd say more accurate. Weaver's maybe thrown a little more. The busier fighter, but the counter puncher's been spot on a couple of his punches. Third and final round, somebody's got to take control here. All right, touch him up, here we go. Final round, Weaver coming forward as usual. Somebody's got to get a flurry off here to kind of take the judges to their side.
Boy, and you can just see it in Weaver's face, looking to be more aggressive here.
Weaver with the body shot and able to get out. Again, one punches. We've seen not a lot of combinations, JR. Nice left.
Scored well, snap back the head of Menjivar.
Slid in with the body shot. Weaver scored a body shot there as well. About a minute left in this fight, minute 10. Josue's got some fans in this boxing match, but the punches are at a premium.
Hopefully that'll energize him a little bit.
Weaver scoring on the break, hitting a body shot. Weaver with a couple combination there, scored with 2 of the 3 punches.
Yeah, after Menjivar came in with his power shots, it was Weaver doing the counter punching. So a momentary switching of roles there.
Haven't seen that much in this fight. Oh, a couple good exchanges there. Oh, and Weaver hurts him.
And Weaver senses it too. Tried to follow up.
18 seconds left in this fight. Is that enough to follow this round? He's had a couple crisp punches in this fight. Weaver finishing this fight well, trying to go to the body. The busier of the two fighters, and sometimes the last impression on the scorecard is just that, JR. Who stays busy?
Exactly right. Menjivar looking to show, hey, he didn't hurt me with any of that. I can still go.
Great finish by Weaver, scored with 2 of the last 3 punches.
Nice work by both guys. One more time, see what the judges say.
Well, pick your flavor in this one. Counter puncher or the busier fighter.
Checking out the Larry H. Miller replay, and Weaver this here toward the end of the round, just trying to pressure forward. He'd had his opponent hurt moments before, wanted to try to close it out.
Trying to score those points at the end, JR, and trying to leave that impression.
Yep.
Looks like he had a good time, though. Smiling in the corner, talking to Justin J. Train Gonzalez. Undefeated. We've seen him at Sparta many times. That's what I like, the ice bag to the head.
A little more replay action here. For both guys willing to stand, work toe-to-toe. Look at Weaver just trying to get the power on those shots, just twisting the hips, pushing from the feet, rotating the shoulders.
Like the sportsmanship, man.
Agreed.
Beat the hell out of each other for 3 rounds and then shake hands. That was the 10th fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 full rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. Judge Mason scores about 30-27, while Judge Vantine scores at 29-27, and Judge Abeda scores at 29-28. Declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Jerrad Weaver!
2 in a row for the blue corner.
There it is. Jerrad Weaver comes out as the win.
Come on, baby. Good job, man.
Second round, I think, went his way. In the third round, for sure.
Congratulations to Mr. Weaver. He gets the post-fight interview with Bailey Winters.
All right, guys, I'm here with your winner who just had his first boxing victory tonight. How's it feel to get that win?
Feels good. Appreciate it.
That was a tough fight. You had him pretty stunned in that third round. Was that how you expected the fight to go tonight?
I was just coming out here boxing, have fun. I didn't really have a game plan, you know.
Always good to have a great time when you're in the ring. You got a big crowd here. I'm sure there's some people that you want to thank.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my dad and the top-notch crew. We got Jay Train and AJ. You know, they've been helping me the past few weeks. And yeah, to my dad, I love you. Thanks for coming.
Congratulations, great fight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.